Hello, 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 and good morning to those of you in the U.S. It is time for Green Meadows Golf Club. And yeah, you read that straight, 13 straight pars. In this round, we start off, though, on number 1, par 4, 385. Blue tees are about 6,300 yards. And you can't hit a better... Might have just been the hybrid off the tee, I'm not sure. But good shot shape in there, fine. A little left on the iron in. But holds up. And that's a par, but not one of the straight ones in a row, if that makes sense. 402 yard par 4 second. Coming across that ball a little bit. It's going to end up under a tree-ish. Looked like a good swing out of the rough. Might have caught a little bit of a flyer. Spin is way down. And going to be chipping from the rough here. 11 away. Oh, gave it a chance to go in, and it does stay on there for a par, and that is also not one of the 13 in a row. Here on the third, we find ourselves on a 219 yard par 3, and I didn't hit that good at all. Every once in a while, I will chunk the crap out of that hybrid. And that was one of those times. 52 remaining now, and that comes up really short. So that's a bogey. 2 putt from there. Bogey on the card. Fourth hole is a par 5, however. Maybe a chance to get one back here. 530 yards. Looking for another good drive. And coming up with the best one of the day. I really want to launch at 12 every time. That's like perfect. Unless I have to hit one super high. I like that 12 launch. A pretty good layup there, 195 with the 5-iron layup, I think. And then 68 away, just giving it a flick. Trying to get it to the back of the green. And it holds the circle by about a millimeter for a birdie. Back to even. 5th hole is another par 5, so you go back to back par 5s here. Leaking this one way right, and hopefully not find, oh, it's going directly in the water. The smallest stream in the whole course, and directly in it. Yikes, just laying up from there and then hitting our 4th in. There's still a chance for a par here if this is close. From 111. And it's left. It's not coming back. It's a good shot, but it's another bogey. So if you're doing your math right, you're about to see a lot of pars in a row, starting with the 6th, par 3, 188 yards. This will be a 5-iron that is going to land in a good spot and just roll to the edge of the green, but hold it, thankfully. And there's one. I've been dealing with some wrist inflammation. That's me holding and working it out. It's not, the golf swing feels okay. When I do the push-ups and stuff is really what was hurting me. Luckily, before this creek, I don't get in it. And now hitting back over the trees, 198. Getting through all that pretty good. Gonna find the fairway with about 66 remaining. There's a par 5, so you stick this one close. That looks really short though. Oh no, kind of hooded it to try and get it to draw back there. Just missed the birdie circle, but you already knew that. It's gonna be a par. Par 3 again, 165. This one not fading. This is going to be left and long. Let's see how close we can get this one. We know it's in the circle, but from 23 yards. Oh, it's going to barely just be in the circle. That was a pretty bad chip. Probably didn't deserve par on that one. $391-yard par 4, 9th hole. Going for the cart path. Just missed it. Still got 138 in. There's a tree in the way. And it got through the tree good, but just pumped it too much. Was trying to hit kind of a low 8 under the tree and went too far. 17 remaining. We know the result in the circle. Nice little tap in though. Obviously, Green Meadows Golf Club is somewhere out in the farmlands. We got some pretty farmhouses and things like that. Taking less than driver off the tee to try and find the fairway, and did not work out. Now, somehow went through that tree and then back in the fairway, but with a pretty long shot in, 178. Oh, I'm not sure that was 13 out to in, but we have to assume it read the side spin correctly for the most part. Alright, we got it up and in for a par. We're taking a good look at a very large field, and then we have a long par 3 here on 11, 216 yards. Is that hybrid again? This might be the same hole. This time getting the distance exactly correct, and only a few yards off. A par there, and we'll head over to 12, par 5. If you hit the cart path, you're in good shape. Crosses right in the middle of the fairway. Look at this, we're going for it. Hit. Oh man, that would have been an extra 20 yards easy, but a good drive nonetheless. 264. Now trying to cut the corner with a 3-wood, just smashing that. 141 ball speed with a 3-wood. 37. This is gonna be sad when we don't birdie this. Yeah, just fluffed it up. Rode up the face a little bit. Didn't get it back there. And a par. 13. 216 par 3. Oh, deja vu, we just hit a 216 par 3. Got it up back there for a par. This one just barely making the circle. And we'll take another par. Green Meadows wasn't particularly long, but it wasn't really short either for the par 3s, sitting at 215, and they stretched it all the way back to 6,300 yards for what is probably a short course if you play the whites or so. This one woefully short, and now of course that one's going to be in the circle for a par. Ooh, almost made it for birdie. And we'll remain at +1. Make sure to like and subscribe. I'm trying to get a bunch of GSPRO courses out ASAP. I've just been editing. I've been playing pretty good, so they should be some snappy, 10, 11 minute, pretty quick fairway green type reviews of the courses. So look forward to the next, 10, 15 coming out. I don't know how I missed that for a chip-in birdie, but a par on 15, of course. We'll head over to 16, which is another par 4 right at 400 yards, a little dog leg. The driver not doing so great. That's going to be left. Hitting it hard for me though. 126. Sit. Oh, just doesn't sit. So yeah, coming up, Horstick Golf Club in Denmark, Cape Brenton Highlands Links, Kinspindy, Medalist. I played Medalist from the tips. That one, not a quick round. Be prepared for that one. That is rough. Sea Island Plantation Course, Circling Raven, and Quintero are the ones that I am editing at this moment. A nice par 3 there from 195. And a 376-yard par 4 to finish us off here at Green Meadows. I didn't think Green Meadows was, spectacular. It's obviously someone's local course, and it's a fine course if you got a membership there for $150 a month or something. That would be totally fine at Green Meadows. As far as like interesting plays, and you got to do this and that and choose clubs and choose lines and elevation changes and things that I kind of look for in sim golf, not so much. Blues were 6,300. Those were the Sunday pins. Those kind of weak Sunday pins too, by the way. 15 pars, 1 birdie, 8 greens, only 4 fairways. Didn't really do good there, and 28 putts. Like and subscribe. We'll see you later. Peace.